Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is showtime. Hello, Lone Star Wolf. Can you see me behind my fingers? We will continue. How goes the Sunday? I hope it doesn't, suck. It is a Sunday. After a certain point, you start feeling the existential dread that is Monday on the horizon. Hot? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It is pleasant here. Alright, so this is where we left off. I do have some damage on me. You can see from the heart. Now, was it X for... Oh, I don't even know what that does. Okay. Area progress, right. Because I've been playing other games, I've forgotten how to play this one. Mostly, Stomp. Interact is E. Only hit 102. It's supposed to be 104. Down to 101 now. Well, I'm certain that comes with an extraordinarily low humidity to make the entire thing survivable. I'm really sorry. Stomp is control. Okay. Dodge is space. Right. Oh, I think I went through, did everything in there that I could do. Really, that just sounds just horrifically miserable. Where's the glowy over there? Oh, it's a tree. Okay. I will Doloricide pills. That's if I need to kill Dolores, I guess. Above 100 is always just there is no good above 100. There is just how bad is it. And that sounds really bad. All right, where are we trying to go? We have not opened that up, which is what we need to do. I don't have the combination. I'd forgotten that was what I was looking for. There was something about the combination being like the founding year of the church or something. But I had... If I knew it, I have forgotten, and I don't think I knew it. I don't know if I've been here. I haven't. Notes on the path. Stand resolute before the star's gate. Meaning stay still. Not think of the storm or something deeper. Am I failing now just by doubting this? The priest says the penitent will be rewarded with new life. I may forget this city. I may see again I must hold on. 3 times the star will gaze. 3. If I flinch, will I be forsaken or die like an infidel? The star will be my faith. Oh, well. We definitely like another arc activator pin. Clunk! Printing plate, C, arc activator pin. That's not helpful. No. No. So I need something to open that up then. This is originally where I came in. Pardon me as I'm trying to refresh my brain. Up here was where we found the object, the weird sort of magical, mystical thing. I'm a Bob. It was in there. But we took it down and stuck it in our stash, which is in here. Just make sure we're not missing anything over here. And you'll note this is where we started just a minute ago. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to save it again because that's just the way I am. Let's overwrite our very first one, shall we? That was the 19th. Now over here, right, we don't have enough of these things, talents, to unlock slots yet. And over here is our stash. The printing press with 3 movable pieces. That is a small, restores a small amount of health. Let's go ahead and use that. All right, we're healed up. The printing plate can probably go in. I don't know if we have limitations on how much stuff we can store. Actually, I wanted to actually check my notes and stuff and see if I can find the information I have. Floodgate lock, locking the lever. In case you forgot the number, it's the year of the bell. Okay, the year of the bell. Built in 1667. I can try 1667. Should be that, I think. I really do wish that once you stomped on them, they would just vanish from a location. So I wouldn't feel the need nor desire to keep stomping on the bastards. Alright. We'll try 1667. How does that sound? Why no unlocky? Evidently, it's not 1667. Report on the bell. The bell was reinstalled as ordered, though it was challenging. It took another half-decade to craft and install the bell. 1672. Ha-ha! I'm smarter than I look. Really low bar I'm setting there, granted. All right. God damn it, I punched him. I've been stomping all over this guy. Can't believe I didn't take that ammo. I'm in my boat! Alright. Never get out of the boat! Never get out of the boat! Alright, so we can now go through here, and we're heading all the way over there. We've got another gateway. Is this another one we need to solve? Over here, perhaps? Doesn't look like it, no. So it looks like this one is just blocked off to us entirely. So we're now heading the wrong way. Well, I guess all the way back over there. Alright, well. Welcome to the scenic tour of downtown Arkham. Sorry, my bad. Drowntown Arkham. Was this not where we previously were? I think that's the church we were at previously, so I'm assuming that means we are going to be having to come back. Well, it's the Club El Cielo? My Spanish is not great. I don't know what cielo means. Nice, we've got lights out.
There's the Devil Reef's intel.
Right. A far distance away. Because I have to save a woman over there so that I can get a translation of a book from a crazy man whose eyes have been replaced by the red worms. Apparently, he did it himself.
No, can't risk damaging my boat.
Oh, we have a fire burning. That would assume that someone should be. See, yellow means sky. Thank you. Not the most creative of names, but hey.
All right, you old rust buckets. Let's see if you got one last job in you.
Me? Is he talking to me? Because it's mean to call me a rust bucket, even if it's not entirely inaccurate. Or heaven. Ah. Well, we'll check that in a sec after we... Healing herbs. Eventually we'll be able to make something out of those.
Out of fuel.
And missing a gear. Okay. Classic puzzle material. A broken crane. A whale is blocking the route to the Devil's Reef Hotel. I can use a crane to lift it out of the way, but I'm missing fuel and a gear. Oh, no. No, thank you.
Starting to really hate those things.
You too, huh?
So, gasoline and a gear. Where do I find them?
Is there a gas and gear nearby? There's never a gas and gear nearby when you want one, is there? Also, the alarm is bugging me. Oh, we can go up here. Oh, this will be where I will
Not working.
work it to remove the whale. Seriously. Who moved that whale in sideways just to block me off? Oh, I see. The critter that just spooked me 30 seconds ago. Did we miss one down here? New evidence. Ah. Let's see. Crafting. Okay, we can make the Doloroside pills, but we need what? We can make handgun ammo when we've got, presumably, it's like gunpowder and rocks? I don't know. Doesn't say. Okay, we can't make those. What is crouch again? Crouch, please. Not those. Crouch. We just use dodge for that? Oh, no, we have an E down there, all right. Oh, flashlight's not helping a bunch. Oh, we have a saving place. More Doloroside. All right, well, our heart is showing unhappiness, so we're going to go ahead and use the Doloroside to heal up. Then we're going to go in and save again. Okay, it's metal scrap and gunpowder. Chemicals and healing herbs is what I need to make those. So theoretically, I should be able to make some more Doloroside to have one to carry around with me. We got some healing herbs. How about we add 1 chemicals? Can I have 1 chemicals, please? I can make my first Doloricide. The Pulsing Heart, definitely the same game. It is the Cthulhu game, yes. And welcome back, Sanical. But I don't think I need to carry the Doloricide with me. So we'll store that. Oh! Okay, more chemicals. I don't know if there's a limit on how many things we can store in our stash. I hope not, but it might be. Oh, a little vino? I could use some of that. We will go ahead and save here. Let's see. That is the one we just did, so we will start trimming away the previous ones as well. And we're still, I assume, stuck at like 3. Yeah. Oh, take a little less harm from humanoids. We can unlock that. We have the points to unlock the first basic thing. I was misunderstanding. Okay. Ah, that's just to unlock additional slots. Got it. Swap weapons a little faster. Strike a little harder when your flashlight is off. Reload your weapon noticeably faster. Inflict a little more harm for a few seconds after you swap weapons. Take a little less harm for every healing item carried, up to a maximum of 5. Let's take a little less damage from humanoids, shall we? I have equipped my first trait. Let's go back and save, because, I mean, we just, might as well. So, move the whale, 1919, 23. So that was 823, 823. That one's the latest. 512? It is. Okay, there we go. I just wasn't getting the time. I didn't get the time, so to speak.
Hello, citizens of Arkham. It's 56 degrees out there, winds a nor'easter, and I'm the one and only Mushroom Jack. Now let's talk about Mayor Peabody. Big Joe Peabody sure was something else. Mayor for 3 terms, Arkham born and bred. The kind of fellow who got things done. An unstoppable force. Hell, he even shoveled sidewalks after the blizzard in 22. So when the flood...
We're in 29, I believe.
...for expecting Big Joe to make it right. But Peabody had met his immovable object. Floodgates that didn't stop the flood, relief crates that were locked despite their essential supplies. No explanation for the water and his town in ruin. Big Joe grew convinced the cause was supernatural. And desperate, he sought supernatural.
Supernatural!
There was a woman, Lorelei, with an affinity for the water. Perhaps if he negotiated, persuaded, pleaded, she would help. Peabody strode into the hotel, thinking his title helped him, but it only made him a bigger prize. Turns out some things can't be bargained with.
Well, that's cryptic, and not especially informative. A soggy note. Jeffrey, there's all kinds of loot in the buildings around here if you know where to look. Check the fire station. I bet they have the stuff to help you survive. And if you visit the printing house, you'll probably find some machine parts, like maybe a gear, which I need. With the flood, you'll have to go via the church graveyard. I'll leave you the key. But stay away from the church itself and the Devil's Reef Hotel. There's something wrong there. Oh, great. Guess where I'm going. The graveyard key, a rusted iron key, heavy on damp and soot. And tagged graveyard. Wait, so this is the graveyard key? If I believe a tag... I mean, come on, who believes tags? The dead don't stay buried in Arkham, but they still like their gates locked. Officer's note, case 213. Well, we've got another thing, so we're just going to go right ahead and do it again. That looks like a gear. Doesn't it look like a gear to you? Because we need a gear. Why can I not pick up the gear that is sitting here? Looking gear-like. Looking strangely gearish.
Fire station.
Could be worth a look.
Jeez. They're trying to leave.
They didn't get very far. Now, are they going to come after me now, too? I have no... Whoop, there we go. I have no idea if stomping these things actually does anything. I wish I knew. Can I stop? Rescue zone! I press F to doubt. Doesn't look like the rescue turned out all that great for him, I gotta say. God damn it! We got some gunpowder. Not a fan of cheap jump scares, I have to say. And those ones are pretty cheap. I do wish we had some idea as to whether stomping on things generally helps or not. I know in a few specific cases it definitely helps, but...
Maybe they have gasoline in storage.
Maybe. I certainly hear flies. And I would dearly love to shut off the freaking alarm. That looks like electricity that I probably don't want to step in. Well, I did take some damage. I'm healed again. Heal! Alright, what do we got? Healing herbs, right? Regenerine tonic. Akeley's experimental tonic restores a significant amount of health. Regenerine has a demonstrable, even miraculous effect on a patient's recovery speed. The side effects can be managed with minimal surgical intervention, and the excised growths can be processed into more of the drug. That does sound tempting. New recipe for Regenerine tonic. Gunpowder. I heard... Oh, it's these things again. And a dude. Seems like you get a louder squoosh when you step on the human than when you step on the thingies. Oh, we can slide down. That's nice. That'll be fun.
Silence.
Indeed. Oh, we have a, we have no space. You see, this has been like my only real problem with the game so far is, yeah, early forms of recycling. Indeed, recycling oneself into more of oneself, presumably. My only real complaint so far, I mean, the melee feel clumsy. I'm not a fan of the jump scares, but it's kind of part and parcel of the genre. And inventory being so limited so early on. Now, the last time I opened up one of these boxes, I got 2 additional storage spaces. And if that happens, then I'm fine. If not, well, I'll have 1 because I'm just going to use the pen. The codex, let's see. The perfect day, the missing mayor. And in the investigation, we've added some new evidence. The soggy note. Check the fire station. All right, we're going to use the activator pin. Emergency resource chest? Something like that. Shotgun ammo. And that's it. So now I'm full again. My inventory is completely full. I did not get additional storage spaces. There's no reason for this to be so much of an annoyance in the early game. To the point where you have to pick and choose the things you're going to keep with you. I don't find that a fun mechanic at all.
Of course.
I really thought I stomped on them all. Guess not, huh? God damn it. I also am not nuts. Most of the time, you have to hold the button down. For that particular interaction, you have to hit the button multiple times. That's not friendly, fun design either. So you can add that to the complaint department. Also, I do find the combat is not especially involving to me. But then generally in a lot of games, I'm not that big on the combat. Hello there. Welcome. Good evening. Chemicals. My inventory's full. Yeah, I believe I mentioned that I'm not a fan of this nonsense. Well, we can take the Regenerine. We didn't take any damage from that fight. Chemicals. I don't have any healing herbs, do I? I do have one healing herb. I can turn that into... Oh, but that's not helpful. The limited inventory is just not fun. It's just a source of frustration. Not even friction, just frustration. Let's see. I've got... Okay, I may be able to craft something to free up a space. We can craft more handgun ammo. And now we can take the chemicals. But I think you see why I feel that way about it, that it's not adding to the game. All it's doing is adding frustration to the game. And I will note, I'm playing on the easiest level because I'm more here for the story. No, there's no way back up any further. So, I mean, we could walk down, but why walk when you can slide down the fireman's pole? Have anything over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Did we get everything out of here? Not yet. Oh. Gunpowder. Also, I'm not a fan of... You can pick up more objects as long as they're an object you're already carrying. Uh-oh. In the office there? I'm guessing. More chemicals. The warehouse. Fuel, I think. Hey, look, guys! I'm playing a sandbox game! Sorry. My inventory's full, of course it is. Well, let's see, we got 2 chemicals and 2 that, so we can drop this and we can make 2 of the medicines. We don't have a shotgun yet. We'll discard that. They cannot be recovered. What in the fuck are you doing? It's so unnecessarily frustrating. Why? Why do you do this way? Sure, we'll use this. So it'll free up an inventory space, and we'll now craft. Oh, we can either make a regenerine or 2 doloricides. Well, we'll make 2 doloricides. Hey, and now we can pick up the can. The inventory system is it's terrible. Oh, and each of the doloricides, they don't even stack. Are you fucking kidding me? If anything makes me rage quit this game, it's going to be the stupid inventory system. It just blows my mind at how dumb it is. Now, they're not the only ones who are guilty of this by any means. Oh, terrific. Well, it's a good thing we're at the firehouse, huh? Let me get by over here. I don't recall. Okay, I hit that thing right in the head. There's just no reason for the inventory system to be this bullshitty. Another one. Is this openable? No. Well, there's a tempting ladder right there. I'm down to 3 bullets. Well, I haven't taken any damage, but I am all but out of bullets. Oh, joy.
I can refuel the crane generator.
Yep. So now all I need is the missing gear, which looks like the size of the gear that's in here that I can't pick up. Right here. Doesn't it look about the right size? Looks about the right size to me. Metal scrap and gunpowder. Yeah, how about a couple of metal scrap? We can store the shotgun ammo because it's not clear. The Shale Mary may actually use shotgun ammo because it says it shoots a tight spread of shrapnel. So I'm not sure if it does that on its own or what the deal is with that. I haven't found out. Maybe I should try and find out at some point. We're going to go ahead and make ammunition on account of I'm out of it. Let's see. All right, we've got ammo. You see, pills, they don't stack and they take up a spot. Carrying around the chemicals or carrying around the healing herbs, those stacked, but the things they make, not so much. It's just quite frustrating. That is a beyond questionable design choice to my mind. Don't suppose we've got any more points, do we? Yeah, we do. But we only have one trait thing open. Okay, so only the expert ones can go in the top slot, and those have to be unlocked via Eldritch rewards. So I need to save up 10 of those to unlock an additional slot for the passives. Oh, before we do that, $823, $819. Oh, I like horror games. Just downloading this game, hoping it's fun. It depends on the game. What I like more than a horror game is I do like elder horror. I mean, I read all of Lovecraft's stories, so I played the Call of Cthulhu game to completion. I played some of the first one of this, but I either hit a point where there was a mechanic I wasn't understanding or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. So far, this one's been good, except for the inventory. The inventory is just unnecessarily burdensome. Yeah, I can't pick up the what looks like the gear we're looking for, but evidently isn't. Yeah, I'm generally not a big fan of horror games. I occasionally have played them. I'll play them on Halloween and thereabouts as an example. But an interesting looking one based on the Cthulhu mythos, I'm going to give a good solid look to. Simply because historically it's a fun and interesting set of stuff from my entertainment point of view. All right, well, what am I missing then? Where else can sorry, my bad. Where am I likely to find the gear I need then? Let's see if we've got more information on it. In the Codex. Investigation. Is there a mechanic or garage in town? Not that I'm aware of. Let's see, what are we trying to find right now? That's Tails, A New Day. We finished that. We're in the wake-up call. Investigation, let's see. The broken crane. Missing fuel and a gear. Fire station. If you visit the printing house, you'll find some machine parts. So your problem with the flood, you'll have to go via the church graveyard. So we have to go back to the church. Another mechanic, and this is general, this isn't to this specific game, that I really am not a fan of, is back and forth. What has been referred to, or at least I referred to it earlier as the Metroidvania approach. I don't find that interesting, making you going back and forth for places. I just always find it uninteresting. I mean, sure, occasionally it's fine. You know, having like a central hub that sends you out for several different missions, and then you come back always to the central hub. That's not an issue for me game design wise, but a whole lot of back and forth where there's stuff you know you don't have access to right now, and you have to try and figure out when you're going to have access to. It always feels like you're just intentionally trying to stretch things out. It never feels organic, even when it's relatively close to organic. And there's the salon. Phonograph, talent table. Field surgeon? What? The field surgeon in there? No idea what the hell that is. That's the crane engine. There's the dead whale we're trying to get rid of. Right? We've been into the fire department. I have no idea what the hell the field surgeon is. But it looks like we're heading back over here to the church to get to the printing house, which is over there. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure that they told you where to go look, but I just didn't remember where it was. So. I have a key now, which I did not previously have for the church, so... See, that's kind of back and forth stuff I don't really like. I mean, it can be okay, but generally, I'd rather, when I finish a location, rather have it... Part of it is entirely a me thing. So I knew we were coming back because of this. Is entirely a me thing about the going back and forth, which is, when it comes to things like that, I have a touch of OCD, gaming-wise, where if there's a button, a door that theoretically can be opened, but I don't have the key, it drives me crazy because I always think the key's got to be around somewhere, and I just haven't found it. And in this case, I now know that no, that's not the case. There were things I couldn't get to in the church that I couldn't get to, that I'll have to come back to, and it is a source of constant cognitive dissonance to me. I did complete the resourceful job and perks of the job for 60 XP. So resourceful was crafting an item. Perks of the job was equipping my first talent. Nothing else new. I do like the fact that there are a number of them that are just question marks. Stay away. Honey, I'm home. Now, I wonder if this is what the key is used for. No. See, that's the kind of thing. I knew it was there. It's the graveyard key, so it's used for something in the graveyard, presumably, because it's clearly labeled graveyard key. Let me really quickly. Yes, I know. Hi there. All right, in here we've got lore, talent table, the phonograph, the stash. Right, we don't need any of that, I don't think. Let's see, it's currently 1747, 1716, 1739. I guess the one on top is the most recent. 823, 819. Probably ought to save those, just in case I've got to rewind further. I don't think I'll have to, but who knows. Move the whale is what I'm currently working on. Is that the one I just killed? She got back up again? I'm never going to keep her down. Sorry. Seems like the zomboids regenerate, but the ammo doesn't. One thing you always hate with running over the territory is if enemies respawn. I despise respawning enemies more than I can possibly describe. I consider it a cheap mechanic. To make content last longer for no actual real narrative purpose. Metal scrap. Eventually they took care of it in Star Wars The Old Republic. Oh, hi. Star Wars Old Republic had a real problem with the respawn mechanics. Did I just get... I did. We're going to craft up some more bullets because we just got the bullet crafting stuff. Oh, I have taken some damage too. Still have no idea what to do with this. So that's another example of a thing I knew I was sooner or later I'm going to have to do something with. Never caught your interest, really wanted to love it, but it reminded you everything you didn't like and WoW. Yeah, it's a WoW clone. There's never been any doubt about that. These are my last words. They took my robes, but they could not take the truth. They kneel before the star, thinking it will grant them paradise, or better yet, take them back to before the flood happened. Fools. It was never a god, only a hunger. A thing we slew and bound beyond the veil with blade and storm. The trident was the key to its prison, locked away to keep it from ever reaching us again. The dagger sealed the wound. But it whispers, it calls, and now the fools listen. I've heard such whispers before in the chants of those who bow to the deep. In other parts of the city, One hunger, many masks. One by one they vanish, kneeling in devotion. To go where? No one knows. Do not descend. Do not answer to its whispers. Take what it offers and leave. I need to AFK for a minute. I will be right back as soon as I press the button for AFK. I am back. But yeah, Sanagal, you were right. It was a WoW clone. The only real reasons to play SWTOR were if you wanted a WoW with lightsabers and good stories. The original launch stories were all really quite good. Some of them really good. Ow, you little bastard. You coming back for some more, I assume? God damn it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we will use some of that to heal up. Might not have minded being a WoW clone if they'd cloned what you enjoyed and not all of the annoyances. Yeah, it was pretty much just a, other than the story stuff, which is very good, they hewed very, very close to the expected results. Well, I heard something moving around. No. We don't want him getting up again. So we're going to do what we can to keep him down. Empty box, presumably. I've already nabbed the goodies out of that box. I have indeed. I'm trying to remember where the graveyard key would go. Also, why would you store a whole bunch of bear traps for convenient use in the graveyard? I find that a little questionable. This is what I was thinking it was for, but we've already been in here. Maybe. Bears like graveyards except for the ones with bear traps. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes some weird kind of sense. Graveyard key? Note. The lock says graveyard. Oh, I'm sure there's nothing bad at all in here. She gets stomped down, but she stays down again. Ammo. I hope. Metal scrap, not ammo. Half of ammo. See where we are. Alright, well there's the printing house, so theoretically then, this might get us there. There's also, looks like there might be another sort of ramp over there as well. Just something splooshing around underneath. I'm sure it's nothing at all. Second time they've used that one on me. Great. Yeah, I agree with me. Healing herbs. Well, we will mix those together. I don't think we have the pen. Yeah, we don't have a pen for opening that. I don't know where the pen is. Dick joke. It was a dick joke. Not a good one, but it was a dick joke. Gunpowder. Did we, Yeah, we did. We'll go ahead and craft up some more bullets. I think this is the most ammo I've had. Well, we can squeeze in there. But there's so much left to investigate over here. Yeah, let's squeeze in there first. Oh, good. That's what we need. World Weird Wonders of New England with a nice picture of the big C on it. Or someone very close. Well, there, maybe that would work. I like how there's a literally they're lampposting it. Well, I'm sure I'll just be able to walk right in, don't you think?
What was that?
Well, if they were standing next to that... We got another one over there. I was wondering, it's the first time I've used these splodies, so I was wondering if those would work, and evidently they do. Oh, we can't get in there. Hopefully, we can get them to walk over here next to this canister of exploding stuff. Or there, next to the canister of that canister of exploding stuff. Anyone want to take a chance? I'd be very appreciative if you'd just step up to the splody stuff, please. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't have the key item for that. Could have sworn they ended up going over there.
Getting tired of wet boots.
Yes! I comment about that frequently during my streams. Squishy boots. Seriously, I do all the time on my streams when my characters end up falling into water or something. Healing herbs. Or something similar. Where's the splodies? I want to keep track of the splodies. Oh, charming. Oh, lovely. Well, it looks like I'm going through, whether I like it or not. Pretty much not, by the way. Oh, okay. If they would like to come running, I would be happy to give them a warm welcome. Aha, see what I did there? Warm welcome. They're coming. My idea worked, except it didn't actually kill them. Other than that, it was a really good idea. Really proud of the idea that almost worked. Uh-oh. All right, where's your glowy bit that's the target? All right, how about a head? Oh, yeah, we got another one. You shoot them in their little cluster of fungal-looking stuff. And he's getting back up. Alright, well, there's no way through there. Well, take the metal scrap. Somewhat unenthusiastically. Oh my god. It's a lovely place. This whole place is just lovely. I have got another complaint, which is that too much of this place is just looks different but feels the exact same. If that makes any sense? She didn't have a fungally looking growth on her, so there was nothing I could do. Cassie, mother and father have asked me to come home again. They said they were worried about me, like they always do, but they laid it on extra thick this time. I guess that somehow they heard about everything that's been happening here. I wish they could understand, though. I'm not going to leave you, especially not now when things look so bleak. I'm staying here with you, even if it'll be the death of me. I love you, darling. You're Thea. That's very nice, Thea. That's... Printing plate A. Peculiar double-sided printing plate with 3 movable pieces. Well, that's 2 out of the 3. Incident during study. Ms. Ashcroft. Thank you for sending me the printing plate and its accompanying letter for study. Miskatonic University is the perfect institution for this kind of research. The item's historical significance is of high interest to our students. As it happens, a few days after receiving your parcel, the doors of my office started turning red. At first, I thought it was a prank. Some of my students have rather dubious ideas. But no, the color is real. What an extraordinary event, and certainly beyond the boundaries of known science. Given the effects, I'm relocating the plate to my private residence beside the fire department. A more controlled environment seems prudent. Sincerely, Professor Geller, head librarian, Miskatonic. Yeah, I don't follow his logic there at all. But sure, we'll go with that.
Please don't.
Please don't. I like that they can at least poke some fun at the fact that we keep falling down things as floors give way. Something is acting in unexpected supernatural ways. Let's take it home. Yeah, it struck me as a little bit of an odd take on things, but oh, more ammo. Okay, more healing herbs. Okay. Let's see. We've got healing herbs, but no chemicals. We've got metal scrap, but no gunpowder. I'm not sure I see where this led me to. Been almost a year since you've been interacting. Well, welcome back. I'm attempting to not die to eldritch horrors. Mixed bag so far on whether I'm going to survive or not. Yeah, well, you know me. Enthusiasm is not my vibe. Let's see. Did we come in here? I don't think we did. So that goes down. All right. Let's see. Well, okay, we can open that, and eventually we probably will. Let's see. More metal scrap. Okay, but we don't have any gunpowder, so no more more bullets for us. What are we at currently? 18. We got 7 in the gun and 11 sitting and waiting. Gunpowder. Well, that simplifies that. Craft up some of that. Floodwaters rise. Arkham Sentinel, August 15th, 1929. Floodwaters rise, evacuation ordered. Overnight surge breaches levees by the riverfront despite minimal rain. Water now floods 5 city blocks. Authorities urge citizens to relocate to higher ground. Cathedral District is fully submerged. We're baffled, says Chief Firefighter, or possibly fire fodder, given that he might have been eaten by now. Walter Pembroke, where is it all coming from? Well, you were on the ocean, and the fact that the game is called The Sinking City makes me think that maybe the city is sinking? Mayor Peabody vanishes. Where's Arkham's leader? Witnesses claim Mayor Peabody was last seen on Tuesday at dawn entering the Devil's Reef Hotel. No official statement has been issued by City Hall. He just walked into the fog, said one resident. I probably shot Pembroke. Well, if I did, it was because he deserved it. I never liked Pembroke. He was always kind of a jerk. I don't actually know that I met him. But if I had met him, I just don't think I would have liked him, so I shot him. Had to be done, you know. It had to be done. And we are again with the Weird Wonders poster. Real accounts of the supernatural. Oh, and Cthulhu. Or Cthulhu's little brother, it might be. It's hard to know for sure. Okay, we've got something there. Chemicals. Okay, well, we can take the chemicals. Do we want to take the chemicals? Not yet. Because chemicals and healing herbs make the healing potion, but the healing potion doesn't stack. Have I mentioned how much I find that irritating? A lot. An enormous amount. In a game like this, it just never makes any sense to me to turn inventory into a constant battle. You don't want them carrying everything around with them, but they should never have to throw something away. And in this game, if you throw it away, it's gone. All right, let's open the door and get on the floor. Oh, we've got a safe spot. More healing herbs. Or if you prefer, healing herbs. I don't judge. Yes, I do. I judge everyone and everything. It's my nature. It's not a particularly positive character trait, I have to say. But I can't pretend it's not mine. The APH key. A simple key used in the Arkham printing house. Yay. Take a peek in the storage room after hours. The editor sure likes to verify his sources. If you know what I mean. Not really, no. What the hell? Let's get in here immediately so that we can save the game. 8:19. All right. We're still at 3 talent points. The stash. What can we put in here? We can definitely put that in there. Oh, I wish my dad was here too. Chemicals and healing herbs. We have one healing thing on us. Let's grab. Store that. Store those. And store that. Play more horror games. Might shit in your pants? Yeah, well, that's not necessarily a fun thing. At my age, we don't joke about crapping our pants. I haven't done it yet, but it is only a matter of time. All right, this whole place was shaking as if it was about to crash. Did we get everything out of here? No. Oh, that was...
I always wanted a secret room.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted a secret room too. What do we got? Something goes in there. The printing. The plates. We have 2 of the 3 plates. Yeah, I think we have 2 of the 3 printing plates. We have printing plates A and C. So we need to find printing plate B, and we can print out something useful. Alright, we've got everything we need. We got the APH key. Alright, that's where we came in. I think. Lovely place they've got here, really. Ah, this was the other sort of ramp. Or is this the same ramp? I think this was the same ramp? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, I poked around over here, grabbed the ammo, or whatever was in the box. Wanted to see what was over here. Couple of boxes. Is that tentacles again? That's definitely too soon. Healing herbs, and gunpowder. Okay, jeez, I thought that was a tentacle. I myself did have an Amiga. I had 500? I think it was. Well, I did my time on Amiga gaming. Alright, we're going to have something pop out of the water again? Hope not. Where are we headed now? Back to the printing house, I think. Amiga had the best port of Gauntlet 2. I don't know if I had Gauntlet 2. I'm pretty sure I had a Gauntlet game. Alright, we're here. That's the obelisk, which we can't solve. The ladder and the lore. Alright, I think we're parked. That's the printing house. Trying to remember how we got there. The printing house. That's where the gear is in the printing house. Lore and night ore. I have no idea what night ore is. It does look like I left it, doesn't it? Pretty sure you're right. So what did I miss? Is it downstairs, I guess? Yeah, I took the exit when I should have turned back the other way, I think. Add the gear? Yeah, it's pretty easy to get confused, that's for sure. This goes back down. This one was openable. This one was openable. This is where the save is. Alright, so we can step in and save. We've got storage here. See, do we have... We have a metal scrap. We'll take one. I don't want both. I just want one. We'll make some more bullets, just to be on the safe side. Because they stack, unlike just about everything else. Store that. We are at full health. We've got all of that. That's the APH key. So now we step back into here. No, step back into here. It's like a game you've played. I have played some of Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. I liked it, but I didn't find it compelling, and as is often the case when I'm playing a game that I like, but don't find that really grabs me, something else comes along and I get diverted and I never get back. I never did open this one up. Okay. Uh-huh. Somebody wants to come say hi to me, it seems like. What the hell? That is a literal splitting headache. Let me go ahead and use my... to heal up. I was never a fan of the real-time strategy games. How about we try just sprinting? APH. Metal scrap. The gear.
This gear looks like the right size. That's it. Got everything I need for the crane.
More gunpowder. Oh, we got scrap. We got gunpowder. I know sooner or later I'm going to regret making handgun ammo, but now's not the time for being worried about that. Age of Conan? I played Age of Conan a good deal at launch. And a few years ago I gave it another run. Wow, okay. They're everywhere. I'm fine. I took no injuries. It appears that running through there was the right answer. Oh, now comes the inevitable more baddies popping up, I expect. Okay. Our boat is to the right. Clowns to the left of us, jokers to the right. Phew. The best part of Age of Conan was the first 20 levels in Tortage. Sadly, at least at launch, after that, the game really... Everyone was sucked in by the first 20 levels in the starting area. It was really well done, but the rest of the game, they kind of half-assed. It's fun gone. Sadly, that's kind of their modus operandi. Where are we going now? Let's see. Oh, yep. We're going to use the crane to move a whale. Just a regular thing you do in a lot of games. You know, a lot of games you've got a whale in the way. That just happens. Classy Bogan. You're not a clown except when you choose to be, sir. You are a dignified streamer. And certified Australian. How you doing tonight? Or this afternoon? Or possibly morning? I'd have to check. Better using a crane than dynamite to move a whale. Historically, you are entirely correct. We have an evidence proof of that. But maybe they just didn't use enough dynamite, you know? For those of you who don't know, a dead whale washed ashore and they decided the best way to get rid of it was to blow it up. That didn't work out great. How am I? I am okay. I mostly like the game, but the inventory is driving me bug fuck crazy. Okay, missing gear acquired.
Good as new.
Good as new, absolutely. And this will be a gaming first for me. I am fairly certain this will be the first time I've ever moved a whale. I don't, I have links disabled. Not just you, everyone. That way I don't have to worry about it. A quick Google. Oh, this is going to be wrong in so many ways. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Need something to grab it with.
I need something to grab it with. Do I have to go walking out on... It needs something to grab it with. Is there something else that I can use? Do I have to go this way first? Oh, okay, yeah. Yep, there we are. Thankfully, they happen to have a whale claw. Yep, they just happen to have a whale claw. I'm really lucky. Yeah, most cranes don't come with a whale claw attachment easily available. Oh, that's really disturbing. It really is.
Finally. Down to that hotel.
Oh, no. Why don't I move it out of the way so that it doesn't fall on top of my stupid head? There's no chance it just falls on top of my stupid head, is it? Alright, so... the story so far. We're going to the Devil's Reef Hotel to get somebody who's there. A woman. Don't remember the name. We need to then take her back to... the Annex? I think the Annex. Where there's a guy who has plucked out his own eyes and replaced them with slithers, which are the blood-red worms that are inside the zombies and wandering, squirming around everywhere. He replaced his eyes with those. But he can translate the book I have, because I need the book to get the ritual to wake up my girlfriend. Everyone got all that? Good. Maybe if I go fast enough, it won't fall on me.
Revolting.
Oh, it dripped on me. I got whale juice on my jacket. Right, so this is blocked off, so we have to go around that way to get to there. I love the setting. I kind of wish, well, pardon the yawn. I have been getting into survival crafting games over the last couple of years. And it seems like this less of a horror story and more of a survival crafting game. I would be so there. Anything down there? Off limits. And then at some point we'll probably have to open that up to go back that way.
All right, last one.
Devil's Reef Hotel. Well, that's welcoming. They have a ramp for us. How about we take the metal scrap and turn on the flashlight? There's a save nearby. Or we did just save, I guess. Automatic save. Honey, I'm home. It's a lovely place you've got. Lost letters, meet me at dawn. Dear Simone, I've taken care of it. That monster who calls himself your husband can't hurt you anymore. Meet me at our usual spot at dawn. We'll leave this godforsaken city together and never look back. With eternal love, yours, Caroline. Seamstress. Make sure that our gun is completely loaded. What do we got? More gunpowder. How are we doing on space? We have plenty of space. It is the final frontier. Is that drops of water hitting the strings of the... Oh! Sorry, dude, but around here we make sure. Stomp 3 times on the zombie if you want to. Sorry. It's a really old guy musical reference and a really bad musical reference, too, to be perfectly frank. Metal scrap. Guessing that Simone didn't make the meeting. Yeah, well, it's not completely sure. I mean, I would guess that was the husband who'd been taken care of, but I don't know for sure. Okay, we can't go down there. Can't go through there. Guess we go up. Where do these stairs go, Ray? They go up. Ugh. All right, we're still at full health. Or at least mostly at full health. So we now have these new kind of zombies who are more aggressive and use their head to make their point by shooting things at you. It's kind of gross, not gonna lie. He didn't have a fungusy target on him that I could effectively shoot and kill him with. We'll be going out there in just a second, I expect. I just want to make sure, you know, that I'm not missing any valuable prizes. Gunpowder. Gerda lost her head. Eleanor, I just got back from the store. Lucky I had my 14 gauge with me because the slither had taken old Gerda. I shot the worm clusters on her body and then her whole damn head exploded like a rotten apple. She started spitting red bile at me and I started retching because, you know, I have a sympathetic stomach. Well, long story short, she slipped in my mess and fell over, and that's when I saw all the swollen pustules on her back. Didn't need any more encouragement and unloaded everything I had. They popped like pimples, and poor Gerda stayed down. Gone next door to burn my clothes. They were beyond saving. Chemicals. All right, Hank. No, not there. Here? Here. Okay. Right. Just take that. Oh, here we are. Why don't we have the cool slide down ladders animation like other games have? It's just nifty, that's all. All right, the Devil's Reef Hotel. World's End Party.
Finally, the hotel. Here's hoping the guest of honor is still in residence.
Oh, no. If memory serves, the Devil's Reef is plays an important part in the story of the horror at Innsmouth, I think was the name of the story. Which is one of the key foundational stories in Lovecraft's entire mythos.
happened here?
Bad things, man. Bad things.
Is someone there?
Is she tied up, dangling over there?
It's Lorelei.
That's her. That's the name.
Careful. There's poison gas down there.
Yeah, I noticed. She's been hanging around. This dinner might still be edible.
Please, come here.
I'm sure she's just
I
fine.
knew it. I knew someone would come for me.
What happened here?
I don't know, mister. I was putting on a show, surrounded by my adoring Lulus. My fans, all cheering and dancing. Then this strange fog arrived, and they started screaming and choking, and it was so frightful. And then my Lulus left me here, stranded, just because they were dying.
She seems really
Is
nice.
there a way up there that doesn't kill me?
Oh, my hero! You really saved little old me. A regular Dougie Fairbanks, you are.
Lady,
Head down to the basement. It leads backstage. Please, don't leave me in this jam.
all right. I won't keep you hanging.
Haha, hanging, get it? It's a joke. I've reached Lorelei the Siren. Oh, good. Nice blood smears on the floor. That's always a winning combination. All right, well, we can't stomp on him because, well, it would be rude. Oh, he got stabbed. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. Let's see what's over here. Pardon me, ma'am. It's for your own good. I can't have you getting up and just wandering around the place. Your last game, the best death of the last party in Lorelei's arms. Want it? Earn it. Be the last one standing and become her favorite Lulu. No cheating, no shortcuts, no pity, no tolerance. Just violence. She is waiting. There can be only one. Sounds like she had an interesting party in mind. Somehow, I'm not sure she's going to want to go back to the guy we're supposed to take her back to, but I don't see where we're going to have much choice because he's the only one who can translate the damn book for us. We don't have the key for that. That's the staff. Up? I think she said basement, but oh. Is this where we came in? I think so. But I do like to make sure because, you know, zombies. Uh-huh. Oh, hold to open up this to get to room 301. That's definitely what we want to do, right? Staff only. We don't have the staff key. And they were killing each other for the chance to be Lorelei's end of the world meal or something. We've got spears. Lights, camera, action. Shampoo. My goodness, that's strong shampoo. That's a movie reference that I would be really surprised if anyone got. Oh, is that going to be the keys? I'm guessing that's the keys, the staff keys.
Okay.
You've got a whole bunch of spears over there. Use the spear, you dumbass. He's gonna grab me. Nope, it fell all the way down.
Damn it.
I'm just not sure that... Oh, not good. God damn it. I'm just not sure that, like, the unnecessary complications are really adding to the game. Oh, she's back. How nice. Your turn. We don't have a Healy with us. I was hoping that we would have gotten a save room by now. And a safe room. Oh, multiples. Lovely. Your turn. Can I get a... What the... I wasn't intending to do that, but fine, sure. Handgun ammo, I'll take that. Woodrow, this is madness. I thought it was a joke, but it's all too real. They're killing each other under her spell. A man was singing her name while cutting the throat of a boy barely old enough to shave. Lorelei! I could hear her tune in my head and see the red veil descend before my eyes. I couldn't stop. I just want to forget everything. This place, those people, her. Please, run for your life. I'll meet you on French Hill at the gas station where we first kissed. Chemicals. I don't think we have a key for that, or a combo for that. Not that I'm aware of. Coming through over there? Don't know. Oh, he vanished. Oh, he's coming back through. Another one, all right. No. Gee, doors open, swing both ways in this world. Neat trick. Don't have... Oh, the staff key, maybe? Already been in here? Yeah. Some of these games make you think they had it right in the movie Highlander. Well, yeah, take the heads. Right. Pardon me. All right. Oh, the safe room. Devil's Reef Hotel map. Not especially helpful. Hotel ledger. Keep the staff key in the front desk at all times. The tokens for Lorelei's event will be kept in the staff room until festivities begin. Heloise and Eel Boy are in charge. Well, I'm so glad that Eel Boy is finally getting his due. Okay. I'd like to congratulate Eel Boy. Really, he's very deserving. All right, I am injured, so we're going to grab a Doloroside pill or two. I want to keep one with us and take one. We're healed up again. We do not need the APH key probably ever again, but sure, we'll store it. I want to keep one of those with us. We want to move that over. We'd like to make some more ammo. Oh. And then we will drop this in there as well. All right. We have, through all this, gotten no more talent points. We are going to save in a brand new empty slot just for this event. What happened to the graveyard key? Yeah, I don't know. It was used. The APH key was not used up. So that is a very good question, one that had occurred to me as well. Why didn't that vanish? I'm also not a fan of that. That, you know, once something has been used and is unlikely to be used again, it should just vanish. They shouldn't unnecessarily complicate an already overly frustrating inventory system by giving us items. If not programming, it's most likely is bad design. That they didn't specify in our design that, you know, when these keys are used, they vanish permanently from inventory. When these keys may be needed again, they stay in inventory. That kind of thing. Should just be a flag set. All right, do we have anything else in here? I'm just going to peek. Oh. Well, we'll grab that. And that. Are these both openable? No. And yes. Okay, well then we will deal with that tomorrow after we drop the regenerine and the gunpowder. So we've got currently have two gunpowder. Why are there two things of chemicals? Why are there two things of chemicals? stacks of 4? Are you kidding me? Okay, I am going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out. As always, I am very, very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. But probably not here, probably back in my mostly Monday standard of Marvel Heroes. But I might be back here. If not, I should be back on Tuesday. Marvel Heroes, even though Monday is a blast in Marvel Heroes, because it's Midtown Madness Mondays in Marvel Heroes. I have got all the characters at the level cap now, and now I'm just kitting them out and starting to run some of them through Paragon level equivalents. Can't remember what that's called. God, my brain. Anyway, to repeat, I am enjoying this game. I have some quibbles with it. The combat doesn't feel smooth. It feels pretty janky. The sort of feel of it is very good, but oh, look, another bunch of rooms where we can't see anything, waiting for something to pop up is getting kind of repetitive. And I like to see it broaden out a little more, where first it was this, and then we have to find this to get to this, to do this, and then we get to go back, and it just seems linear in places where it doesn't have to be, and it feels like we're going to be going back to places where we'd be better served if it was linear. And then the inventories are continual frustration. But, I mean, I love the feel. The story so far has been good, although there hasn't been an enormous amount since the first day. Basically, the start of the game. But I do intend to keep playing, at least one more session. Probably not tomorrow, probably Tuesday. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday, or possibly Monday morning, goes okay. And as always, because I like to set an achievable goal for the people who hang out here, I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.